My name is Taylor DeBoer, and I'm an integrative health coach in Los Angeles, California. My website is herfancypants.com. I've recently been doing a lot of research on the ketogenic diet. The keto diet is when the body gets into a metabolic state called ketosis, and ketosis is when your body is burning ketones for fuel instead of glucose. Glucose is what carbs and sugars are converted to in the body for energy. Ketogenic eating can prevent a lot of cognitive diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. Keto is also great at preventing seizures, so people with epilepsy benefit a lot from keto. Also, people with diabetes really benefit from keto because it helps reduce insulin sensitivity. What's great about keto is because you are in a state of metabolic flexibility, if you happen to slip up one day and eat some ice cream or have a cookie, you'll bounce right back into ketosis after having that and eating some fats because your body is adapted to burning fats. Whereas with traditional ways of eating and other diets, if you deviate from that diet and you eat a cookie or eat some ice cream, you're gonna start craving more sugar, and so you're there's gonna be this snowball effect, and you're gonna fall out of your diet, and then you're just gonna have all these sugar cravings. But what's great about keto is if you slip up a little bit, the next day just get right back on track to eating your high fats, and you'll be right back into ketosis, and you won't even have any sugar cravings. Some other benefits of keto include reduce excess body fat. A lot of athletes have increased endurance, increased athletic performance. Keto reduces inflammation in the body. It increases your immune system, increases your cognitive function, prevents the growth of cancer cells. A lot of people have success on the keto diet because they are able to burn a lot of their stored body fat. Athletes are able to increase their performance and endurance. However, when I tried the keto diet, my experience wasn't so positive. So I did all my research, and I already was eating pretty low carb anyway. And I was eating fats. I just was like, okay, I'll increase my fats, cut down my carbs a little bit more, and thought, this transition will be easy. My body's probably already almost in ketosis. So what will be that different? And they say it takes about 3 weeks to enter into the state of ketosis. So after 3 weeks, I wasn't feeling very good at all. I was very nauseous, super tired. I was weak at the gym. I had headaches, which was strange. And so I thought, okay, well, I have the keto flu. Like, I did my research, it talked about the keto flu, and it's very common to get the keto flu because, our bodies are very addicted to carbohydrates. So when you cut them out, you kind of go through withdrawals. So I thought that I was experiencing the keto flu, which tends to last 3 to 4 days. So I thought, all right, well, I'll get over this hump, and then once the 4 days is up, I'll be feeling great. I'll be in ketosis. And 4 days went by. I was still feeling sick, but I was very determined to enter ketosis. So I just kept trying to be patient and give it more time. In the meantime, I was getting more tired, more nauseous. I was needing to nap 2 hours in the afternoon every day to get through the day. I was so tired, and I was sleeping 9 hours at night, so there was no excuse for me to be so tired. So I eventually decided that I was going to email my nutritionist because I wanted some other input. And so she told me that a lot of women, when they eat a high-fat diet, it causes their estrogen levels to rise, and they get symptoms of high estrogen. So I researched symptoms of high estrogen levels, and everything I was experiencing was symptoms of high estrogen. My periods were coming every 2 weeks, which was way too frequent. I mean, if you're a woman, you know that that's too much, and I was barely having any bowel movements, which was a red flag. So the fact that I had estrogen dominance made sense. So then I researched if the keto diet can cause hormonal imbalances in women. And the keto diet doesn't directly cause hormonal imbalances, but if you already have some sort of hormonal imbalance and you decide to embark on going keto, it's kind of going to spiral you into much more drastic imbalances and create a lot of other problems, which is what I was going through. So if you know for a fact that you've had irregular periods in the past and your hormones aren't really in check, I wouldn't recommend going on keto. But if you have never experienced that, then by all means, definitely give it a try. I just think that women have to be a bit more cautious because our hormones, they're a bit more complex than men's. But I would definitely recommend keto to men. I mean, a lot of men have great success with keto. They lean out, they get increased muscle mass and lose a lot of their excess body fat. And a lot of the people who do research for keto and who are advocates for keto, they are men. And I think that's why there's not a whole lot on the effects on women, because not too many women actually are able to stick with it. But if you are a woman and you're interested in keto and if it'll work for you, definitely give it a try. Just, again, keep in mind the way it affects our bodies differently than men. There are a lot of pros to keto, like reducing your body weight, helping reduce insulin sensitivity, and it's also a great way to detox from sugar and carbs. So maybe you even just want to do like a little mini keto diet just to kind of get yourself off of all your sugar cravings. That would even be a great option as well. But some cons to the keto diet include things like people eating a lot of the wrong fats. People will get confused and not eat enough of the right ones. And also when people are on keto, they tend to eat a lot more animal products like eggs, because that's a great source of fat, a healthy fat. And I was eating a lot of red meat with a lot of fat on it. And if you're not getting grass-fed organic meat and grass-fed organic eggs and all that, you're gonna be putting in more antibiotics and chemicals into your body, which could actually do more harm than good. So if you do want to do keto, I would definitely say to, first of all, make sure if you're a woman that you don't have any hormonal imbalances going into it, and in general to make sure that you eat enough. That's also, a lot of people tend to kind of starve themselves because they feel like there's not a lot that they can eat, but there is. Just make sure you have lots of vegetables to snack on, lots of nuts. Macadamia nuts are a great snack if you're on keto. And just make sure you're getting enough healthy fats and make sure that they are healthy fats. Grass-fed ghee is a great one, coconut oil, MCT oil, avocado oil. Avocados are a great source, and eggs. Another thing to keep in mind if you are going to give keto a try is to not overtrain during your transition period. So the 3 weeks that you're transitioning, don't really work out a whole lot. Keep your workouts to 30 to 45 minutes. Not a lot of high intensity training, just like some low impact cardio. And also make sure that you're getting enough sleep. This is very important for your body to make the transition, because you're going to be adding in a lot of fats and cutting on carbs, and your body's not really going to know what to do. But if you're getting plenty of sleep, you'll be able to transition very seamlessly. If you're looking for other nutrition tips and exercise tips, you can follow me on Instagram at Her Fancy Pants. You can like my Facebook page, Her Fancy Pants, or check out my website, herfancypants.com.